women don't want to admit how many sexual partners they've had. Some women have a lot. A lot. I know you guys be talking about, well, how many dudes you dated? I'm like, fuck you. That's not your fucking business. And again, what is the problem? If I fuck 100, 200, 300. If I fuck 100, 200, 300. If I fuck 100, 200, 300. I know it's this fucking society acting like women cannot do what you do. But it's because you guys. It's because you guys. It's because you guys. And society fucking shame women for fucking too much, having too much fun. You know, that's not ladylike. Who decided what's ladylike or not?
Coming up, you know, I'm getting wiser. You know what I mean? So I gotta stop limiting myself to all that other shit and start talking about real situations. Why women, for instance, like why women you know, is in the club every fucking week, or take one dude home a month. That's 12 niggas in 1 year that she fucked. You understand what I'm saying?
Guys have done way worse.
But I'm just saying though. Just saying though. But for a female,
right?
That's not nice. That's not nice.
It's not nice for a guy either, though, Ghost.
Listen,
just so you know.
If he ain't got no girl or whatever, it's still not nice for a female. See, that's what's wrong with our people and shit. They put our women equal to men. We're not equal. We're not equal. We're not equal. We're not equal. That's coming from me, nigga. We're equal. Don't put me equal. You know what I mean? I was here first. For real. You know what I mean?
But this is how I feel.
What?
I feel. Don't yell at me, Ghost.
No, saying though. It's too early for this shit.
I just feel like this. Guys shouldn't do that shit either. Because I don't respect that either.
Listen, but I'm just saying though. If a female, if you ain't even got a guy, and you take one dude home, say for a month, that's 12 dudes you done fucked in a year. What you gonna be in 5 years?
But what about, this is how I look at it.
Not even including the niggas that you done fucked before that.
That was going around. Everybody knew her nickname.
Yeah.
Everybody knew what she was doing. And dudes still wifed her up. She's married now.
All right, those are those dudes though.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean?
It could happen
those are those dudes,
I'm
though.
sure that
I would have never wifed
the
that.
actor.
I would have never wifed
The
that.
actor.
I would have never wifed
The
that.
actor.
I would have never wifed that. She has so many dicks in her mouth, B. I would never wife that.
But I'm sure you've been
That's
with girls
wrong.
in your past that have been hoes and you probably knew it and still, you know.
It's not. I'm talking about the female.
I know.
You know what I mean?
But I'm saying you've wiped a hoe before,
it's like,
no?
Listen, I never wiped a hoe. Never.
Are you sure?
I never.
Are you sure?
I never wiped a hoe. Never, ever, ever, ever.
Maybe you didn't know it.
Matter of fact, I don't even got a wife, B. You know
I don't
what
mean a wife.
No, but
You know what I mean.
But I'm just saying though, I never went in like that. That's not me. You know what I mean? You could fuck a bitch and just fuck her.
That's
But I'm
okay.
just saying though, you know what I mean? I ain't never like made one of those my motherfucking partner like that. You know what I mean? If I fucked a bitch and it was like that, then I just fucked her and that was that. She could have been a hoe, she could have been whatever. But I'm just saying, for a lady, a woman that's supposed to have respect and not just let anybody sliding into her temple like that. You know what I mean? And even if, and it's even worse, even if she got kids, a daughter, really. But you not, I don't think a female is supposed to be taken home. I mean, you could do what you want to do, but I don't think that it's her nature, really, for someone who has respect for themselves to take a different face home every fucking month. 12 motherfuckers you fuck. If you
That's more than the whole
bad.
Wu-Tang.
Let me tell you, of course. In one fucking year?
The whole
Come
group.
on, yo. This shit is ridiculous, though.
What's up, yo, you motherfucking nasty hoe? It's Big Daddy Rizzo in the building for show, you know what I'm saying? And y'all already know what it is, man. So today, I got some real hot controversy for that ass. As you already know, man, this video, every video I goddamn do is controversy, it's provoking, it's shocking, it's appalled, it's absurd, but most of all, it's the goddamn truth, baby. Today's subject is something that I personally feel as if is, has ruined our society for the last few couple of decades. I feel as if it's something that it's really ruining and making hard for real women. Women of integrity, women of principle, women of class. With that being said, man, let's get into it, baby. Today's subject is, why does my body count matter? Why does it matter how many men I fuck? What does it matter if I went out on this date? What does it matter? Oh, why is that important? Why does that take away from my value? Why do I have to be judged and criticized? Bitch, let me tell you why, ho. But people have to understand, and it's not a thing have to understand. I think they do understand. I think that they're too fucking in denial and they just don't want to accept. A woman saying, oh, what does it matter if I fucked over 200 guys or 300 and all, why does my body count matter? Guys, listen to me. That is not the same thing as a woman saying, oh, well, what does it matter if I smoke fucking 3 blunts or like 6 blunts a day? What does it matter if, I'm in shape, I look good, and if I eat fucking 3 donuts a day instead of 1? What does it matter if I only go to the gym like, once a week instead of 5 times a week? What does it matter if I want to work 3 jobs instead of 1? Or what does it matter if I want to have fucking 5 drinks out of a week instead of 1 drink? Bro, what the fuck does it matter if I want to masturbate or play with my pussy at least 5 times a day instead of 1? No, we're not dealing with situations like that. And I'm going to tell you something. All of those categories, all those situations, yes, they may kind of somewhat be a flaw in some way, but that won't really too much affect you as a man. So you have to understand, a woman's body count, it's sad because I shouldn't have to explain this. We live in a generation now to where it is so fucked up to where females are not held accountable for their actions. And if a man notices it or he points it out, he's being too judgmental. He's being he's categorizing her. He's bashing her. He's insulting. He's downgrading. For calling out basically, these days, you don't even have to call it out. You just have to notice it. You could just see it and be like, oh, I'm good. Or, oh, I'm straight, love. Hey, I'm good. Just not want to do it. But at the end of the day, they see it as insulting. This video is mainly, most of all, not too much for women who are 30 and up, because y'all already know what's up. You understand? Y'all made y'all decisions. So if you feel different, you're really just trying to be like manipulated and fucking conniving. I mean, at the end of the day, yes, everything I say is for everyone. But this topic, as you kind of see like the steps I'm going on, this is mainly for women who are a little younger, such as teens, 20s, approaching womanhood. Unlike smoking weed, unlike food, unlike alcoholic beverages, unlike a gym, you know what I'm saying? Unlike masturbating, a woman's vagina is attached to her body, and yes, is her most valuable asset. But this is why, like, back in the days, man, this is why, like, sex before marriage was like a main priority. Women don't want to believe it in this generation, dude, but the more men, the more, numbers you got up under your belt like that, as far as men who's fucked you and been inside of you, that 100% rightfully takes away from your value as a woman, maybe not as a human being, but as far as relationship, wanting to be in a relationship, wanting a man to take you serious and fucking make you his lady and wife and introduce you to his family and take care of you, pay your bills. Man, nobody want to take care of no fucking hoe, not even a pimp. This is a huge shocker to some people, and a lot of women, period, don't want to admit this, okay? But do you realize every man that a woman has a sexual intercourse with, she picks up a trait, a masculine trait? You know what I'm saying? People, let me tell you something. Why do you think women who are hoes think like men? Okay? Why do you think a woman who walks around with no clothes on just doesn't like being fully dressed all the time? You know what I'm saying? Why do you think that she thinks that's okay? Oh, why should I be? Because that's a masculine trait. It's okay. If it's not a masculine trait, why is it okay for a man to be on basic cable or TV or just somewhere on the beach or anywhere in public, okay, without a shirt on, and it's not a big deal, even in front of kids sometimes? And I think it's very much fucking inappropriate. I wish a fucking man would come around my daughter who's a minor or my son with a fucking shirt off in my house or anywhere near us. Having numerous male friends and shit like that. Being on social media or exposing to the world how much she loves to smoke and drink. Dude, it's like every fucking damn that TikTok, why the fuck do women think it's so cute to be seen like that?
Really, nigga?
Bitch, that shit don't look sexy, ho. Being all in the sports and shit. We sitting down watching the game and shit, and you want to sit down and watch the game with us and scream and yeah, well, all right, go Saints, go Cowboys, go Falcons, and all this other shit. It's not sexy, bitch. Get your ass in the kitchen. Or else like having a career that involves authority over men, like a fucking police, or being a judge, or a fucking security guard. That's not sexy. Having all these fucking masculine haircuts and shit like that, looking like a man. having a fucking ball fade with a fucking zigzag in it and a line. Hell no. Using profanity unnecessarily. Everything come out your mouth. Fuck, bitch, this and that. Oh yeah, I know I sound hypocritical right now, but I'm a fucking man. I want to become female ministers and shit like that. You know, you have to understand, you know, we live in a society now to whereas it is being taught to women, and it sucks because it's being taught to little girls and young ladies, you know what I'm saying, that it's okay that a man is going to find you attractive from doing male traits or doing things. Ladies, Jesus Christ, when a woman has reached the level of like of a whole lifestyle, or just like, you know, she's like in that whole phrase, okay, she kind of begins to forget things that turn men on in a feminine aspect. When a woman fucks around with so many men, they begin to think like men. They begin to think it's okay to do that. It's okay to do it. And most of all, they begin to think that they should not held be accountable. You know, women have this thing where, you know, oh, why does it matter? Why does it matter if I fuck this? Or what does it matter if I fuck 300 and 200? And why does my body count matter and shit like that? Ladies, because you are a woman, baby. You are not the same as us. You are not a man. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand something. All those things that I just listed, those are male traits. That's what men do to impress you. Man having, you know, numerous partners, numerous male friends, and every time you see them together, he's always the leader. That is sexy to a woman. You know, a man who's not afraid to, you know, maybe drink a little bit, smoke a little bit, party and stuff like that. That impresses a woman. If his shit is together, mentally, physically, and financially. No nigga just sitting on his ass and want to be a bum and just throwing his life away through substance abuse. A man who is into sports or play sports. That impresses women. Men having a career that involves authority. You know, having people work under him. That impresses women. Having a masculine haircut, having a cool haircut. You know, I mean, most niggas can't have one as cool as mine, but still in all, that fucking impresses women. You know, a man checking a motherfucker, having a, you know, not being afraid to use profanity, to curse a motherfucker out or put a nigga in his place. That impresses women. Ladies, listen to me. Your value as a woman, a man of high value, or a man of integrity, a man of just pure alphaism, okay? A man does not measure your value off of living a adventurous life or by how fun you are. That's cool, but I can guarantee you that's not gonna get him to take you serious. That's not gonna get him to want to make you his woman or his wife or to go or to date you. Women are turned on by men with adventurous life. You know, who has fun. Like I say, once again, that's what about us impresses you guys. That being said, ladies, I'm going to actually give you golden advice, and truthfully, I think you all should already know this already. From a alpha man, okay, an alpha male, a man of integrity, high value, the kind of man who every woman should want, okay? Your value is measured off of 6 things. And no, not even your economic achievements, okay? Men are not turned on by fucking you having a degree or you being the first black woman to do this, you making 6 figures. That's not no turn. The only man who's gonna be turned on by that is a man who is a fucking bum. A man who does not have his shit together. A man who is looking for his woman to damn near be like his mom. You know, what kind of house you got, what kind of car you drive, how much money you make. Fellas, people, period. Let me ask you something. What kind of man, whenever a woman is acknowledged for being independent, having a good career, having her shit together, what kind of men do you see? Oh, I like, oh, that's what I'm talking about. She got her own, or, you know, that's the kind of woman I want, or this and that. Do you see that from men who are high value? Do you see that from men who have their shit together? Do you see that from men who make 6 figures? No, because that's our fucking job. I'm not saying that it's any, I mean, that's a plus. Don't get me wrong. It is a plus. But all that is still all those accomplishments. No, that is not going to get you a man of value. Number 1, your looks. Okay? Every man, that is the first thing, your looks, because the way that a woman looks represents a man. You know, you could be a man of, you know, alphaism. You could be a man of success. But if your woman looks like shit, okay, your woman doesn't take care of herself, your woman doesn't work out, your woman doesn't eat properly and shit like that, that really determines and that shows a lot of what type of man, what type of integrity you have. Okay, looks, yes, that's going to always come first. Number 2, what this entire video is about, body count. Now, since the whole video is about body count, I'm going to just keep moving on, but just, yes. Body count is that is like the second thing that us as men we worry about when fucking with you or taking interest in. Number 3, your mentality, your way of thinking. You know what I mean? Do you think like a feminist or do you think like a woman in her right mind? You know, do you think that it's slavery for a woman to cook and clean for her man? Do you know that, yes, that's in her trait, that's in her DNA? You know what I mean? Every man, no matter how good looking you are, no matter how great you are in sex, okay? Every man is very interested, any man of value and alpharism is interested in your mentality, your way of thinking. Not how smart you are, not how, I mean, yeah, that too, but how good you are in college or school, what kind of grades you got. Yeah, some don't know man want a fucking dumbass, but at the end of the day, you know, your mentality, your thing, what do you truly believe in? You know, what do you truly have interest in? What do you truly do? What do you think of politics? What do you think of parenting, children, you know, racism, all that shit? That's important. Number 4, what do you have interest in? Your true interest. Where does your interest lie? Meaning, what are things that you like? Guys, the things that women like, that is extremely important. From music to food to movies to the type of people, period. Whatever she has interest in, just know that's going to be her. You know, whatever type of men she's interested in. You know, whatever type of food, whatever type of music. Okay, if she like music that's fucking trash, then that goes to show her mentality, her way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? If she like just but interest is important. What you take interest in. Most of all, your interest for him. Number 5, how she treats you. Okay? How a woman treats you. That's like, I mean, a huge fuck, should be a huge priority, but how a woman treats you, how she talks to you, okay? How she communicates with you in front of friends and family, your friends and family, her friends and family. You know, how does she, you know, treat you in public? How does she treat you when she's upset? You know, does she throw a fucking temper tantrum? She acts an ass, you know what I'm saying? Or else does she try to handle it in a classy manner? You know, how she treats you is extremely important. And last but not least, dude, number motherfucking 6 is her goddamn behavior. How is her behavior on the regular? Is the bitch schizophrenic? Is she fucking delusional? Is she toxic? Is she deranged? Her behavior. Those are the 6 things that your value is measured off, okay, as a woman. Your looks, your body count, your mentality, your interests, how you treat a man, and your behavior. Let me tell you something. It is, and I'm not trying to offend anyone, but it's just real. But it is delusionally schizophrenic and deranged for a male and female to be 2 different species, 2 different genders. But most women strongly believe that they should be turned on by the same thing. So if a man should be turned on by a female, you know, doing masculine activity, why are women not attracted to men who are gay? Why are women not attracted to drags? Why are women are not attracted to men who are messy and gossip like little hoes and shit like that? You see how like fucking schizophrenic deranged that is? Of any woman to think like that. Okay, so back to the body count, okay, what this entire video is about. Women ask, you know, what does it matter? You know, how many men I sleep with, this and that. You know, if you were living a single life, if you were a woman who did not want a relationship or was not seeking a relationship, had no interest in a man taking you serious or getting married, nothing is wrong with that because it's your life. And the only life you would be affecting is yours, okay? But as a man, let me tell you how your body count is going to affect any man that you deal with, any man who deals with you. Okay, whether he's even if he's a friend zone, if he's just a friend. Number 1, his reputation. Okay, men have no respect for a man who has a woman that they feel as if they can fuck, or just any man can fuck, or just any woman who's so easy and flirty and flirtatious and shit. Like, his reputation is going to be ruined by being with you. I tell this to men all the time. Okay. Your life is in danger when you are with a woman. When you are with a woman, anything that happens to her happens to you. You have to get involved, okay? His reputation, you bring him somewhere and niggas laughing at him. You know what I'm saying? Niggas looking at him like, damn, dog, this and that. He could be a alpha. He could be a man of integrity, a man of principle, a man of high standards. But the minute he's seen with you, or he's out with, you know, a woman that's careless of her body count, of how many she has sex with, he is seen as a clown. He is seen as a joke. No niggas out here taking him serious. No niggas out here fear him because he's dealing with a hoe, so he must be weak. Number 2, his feelings, okay? His feelings. When a man is dealing with a hoe, okay? Ladies, when a man is fucking you, I'm going to try to keep it appropriate here. When a man is intimate with you or having sexual intercourse, okay? You know, like who was it? I think it was Betty White, the woman from Golden Girls. she was saying that, it's crazy how people say, oh, be tough and be hard and, grow some balls. And she said balls are sensitive. Truthfully, testicles are sensitive. She said, try being a pussy. Pussy takes pounding and thumping and shit like that. That's strength. So think about that, okay? You've been out there with so many men careless. You done been, fucked and sucked and all this other crazy shit, okay? But thing is that unlike men, okay, when it comes to sex, a woman is penetrated, okay? A woman is penetrated. Penetrated at some point has some type of pain, for a woman, I'm sure, okay? But his feelings, when a man is inside you and ain't no motherfucking walls there, and he don't feel nothing, he's any man who deals with a hoe, I'm sure at some point he's dealt with a woman who wasn't a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And yes, he knows how that shit feel. He know how pussy's supposed to feel when it's his, and you all loosey goose. That doesn't make him feel too much like a man, or that doesn't make him feel as if he's getting something special, okay? That's why I say when a woman is a hoe, a man may not be able to read it off of eyesight, but after dealing with you, he is going to realize. Number 3, his masculineness. His masculineness is 100% at risk. That falls in the category of his reputation and his feelings. His masculineness. You know what I'm saying? When you're seen with a hoe as a man and you're not a pimp, okay? It's like I say, if you're with a hoe, you're in an environment where this woman is known for, sleeping around and getting around with dude to dude, that doesn't, like I say, it doesn't make you seem masculine, even to other women. It's like I say, if you're a pimp, maybe. But if you're her man, it's like I say, even if you're just a friend. But if you are in some type of position whereas you take her, and see, people, on the outside looking in, they can tell, bro. They can tell if you a pimp or you a player and you just got her around, basically making up money off of having fun with her, or else if you really in love, if you really have interest in it. But I'm gonna tell you something, a man having interest in a hoe does not make him look masculine. That does not make him look like a conqueror. You know what I'm saying? A fucking dominator. That doesn't. And number 4, last but not least, is his safety. Like I said, goes, back to it, guys. Whenever you're with a woman, bro, your life is in danger. His safety. Guys, let me ask you something. What if a woman takes you, like I said, into an environment where people know, guys mainly know her, and she runs into like her ex or some nigga that had his way with her, and he in his feelings, like, what you doing with this nigga? Who the fuck this nigga is? Okay, and he start bucking at her. And shit like that. You as a man, you're going to feel entitled to do something. You're going to feel entitled to take up. You're going to feel entitled to, defend her. And your life is at risk because you don't know their story. You don't know their history. Okay? You don't know what him and her had together. You don't know what was involved before you came into the picture. What if she has a pimp and she's not telling you? What if there's a man out there that, she owes money to, or some man that she did wrong, that she stole from? You have to understand, being a hoe comes with a savage lifestyle. Hoes steal. Hoes even help niggas kill, set niggas up, and not all of them, but you already know what the fuck I'm talking about. They got some savage bitches out there. Not just that, but safety as far as STDs. You know what I'm saying? Bro, come on, man. You think a hoe put a condom on every dick? You know what I'm saying? You think she's going to tell you that? No. Not if she's trying to get you in good favor. And it's like I say, just because a woman is trying to get you in good favor, or she likes you, or she wants you around all the time, and she talks to you and shit like that, that does not make you special. That does not mean she respects you. That does not mean she sees you as an alpha. That does not mean that she is about to cater to you. Some women have you around and make you believe that you're their man. It's just you and them against the world, when really you're a fucking rebound. You're basically like sometimes in most cases, even like a shield. Let me tell you, let me give you this is a true scenario, okay? But most of all, this is a prime example. I remember one time I was I'm too embarrassed to even say I was dating, but I was dating a woman who was Honduras, okay? Now, when we started fucking around and, hanging out together, I had no intentions of dating her. It just kind of happened. It kind of fell into place. But, I kind of I didn't have proof. But I just had a feeling like she either living a tourist lifestyle or she's a hoe. But one night she said, listen, I want to go to this event. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool. Fuck, I pretty much roll with you, fuck. But most of all, she was sexy. So I really liked hanging around her because she was really good looking, extremely attractive. But she said, so I want to take you to this event. So we go to this nightclub and shit like that. I'm thinking it's like something special or some shit like that. But before we got inside the place, We got out the car, we walking, you know, to the building and shit like that. And she like, listen, when you get inside, stand like this, or, you know, stand up straight, or, you know, and do not really like, you know, like just smile as much, you know, don't be too laughy and stuff like that. Like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? Because it was the first time she's ever done something like this. You know, every other time, you know, me being who I am was never a problem. But it's like, why the fuck is, you know, so anyway, long story short, we get in the place, okay? And, you know, it's crowded, it's a bunch of people there, and yeah, a bunch of people that she knows, okay? But something told me, and I tell us the guys, whenever a woman that's not officially a woman invites you somewhere, or, you know, want to bring you out and it's crowded full of people, or she know people there, always step back. Always